Hey guys, and welcome back. Hey, I wanted to one of the things that I missed with the new add-ons that I wanted to go into was the fact that they actually adjusted the way that the like your ratings on your weapons and everything look. Before it was simply just notches that kind of gave you a basic idea of where it falls in a certain kind of range, and now they've actually adjusted everything around completely so that it is um, so that it gives you honest numbers, which I like. I always thought having the notches, I mean, it was okay, but it only gave you a basic idea of what the mech was capable of, and it didn't really give you the whole overview of everything. So that actually I kind of like. You know what? Team Deathmatch has been kind of what I've been in the last couple of times. I haven't done Missile Assault a whole heck of a lot, and I've done a lot of Siege in the past. I know Siege and Missile Assault are pretty similar, but I'm actually gonna run. I'm probably gonna run like a Missile Assault and then just do a straight up deathmatch. Simply because I want to give myself something a little bit different to do. I think in straight up deathmatch, it might even give me a little bit of a better idea of not idea, but it might give me help me learn a little bit better for tactics for everything. I mean, obviously this is a team based game, but there's a lot of times when it's really just you versus one or two people, and you really need to be able to take everybody out, and you need to know how to do that. And I think with with my own skills, having running deathmatch, which is the one mode that I really don't want to do too often. I think that might help me out pretty significantly. So last time I was kind of talking about the fact that the entire area felt green because of my overview, but right now, where'd he go? I know I saw him. But I know because of oh, hello. Who's shooting at me? All right. Let's get this sucker. I know that because I don't think that it's as bad as I had originally thought it was. I think that level was just kind of greenish hue, and it just felt weird. Um, so it's not going to be lost for real long at this rate. We are going to do, wow, we're going to back into somebody, and then we're going to die doing it. Wow, that was really, really close and really kind of bad for me. Let me see if I can get repaired while I'm doing all this. Because chances are probably not. There we go. Oh, wow, I actually made it all the way to full without having to jump out of that. That's actually pretty significant. The one thing about the Vulcan cannon is you do have a moment of spin up time, but it does do a lot more damage than pretty much anything else. So, ah, there is that moment of vulnerability, especially at the very beginning of it, um, where you really just have to be careful about it. And I'm just going to pick that up just to expedite myself getting repaired. Obviously, we want to keep these. We want to keep these as much as possible under our control. And that's wow. We are just kind of doing a cluster here. Oh, that's bad for me. Ow! And I was hoping I could actually get out of his way, but that didn't quite happen. Oh well. I mean, I actually did pretty good. I think I got 2 kills and 1 or 2 assists on that. Maybe 3 and 1, something like that. I don't know. It's kind of hard to keep track of every single number when you're in the middle of, hey, look, I'm trying to kill you. You're trying to kill me. Let's die. Or well, let's dance is probably better, but you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, kind of trying to get back here, get this silo back. Yeah, that's not going to happen that easily. And right, exactly what I figured was going to happen. He kind of jumped on Silo 3 and saw me coming, and I don't think he saw. I knew that I had somebody supporting me over off to the right, and I don't think that he saw him, let alone. I mean, he saw me, but I didn't even see the guy coming in from the left. So, I mean, that was obviously kind of a cluster for him. Alright, so, time you die. It looks like I got, oh, Assault 3. So, yeah, obviously I play around with the Assault quite a bit. No, no you don't. You're not getting away from me. So, 2 straight up kills on my own. That's actually pretty good. Oh, bitch. I'm dead. Just no doubt about it. I'm dead. But, again, you know. 2-for-1 sale there. Still. Okay, anyway, where was I? I don't know, I think I was talking about repairing myself or something, and then, you know, kind of just... I knew I was going to need to get out of that situation pretty quickly, and it just didn't happen. I figured that I was in a safe spot. I didn't realize I had somebody behind me, and that cost me. Wow, that was quick. I mean, there's occasionally times when I go down fast, but I don't think I've ever seen it quite that fast. That was painfully quick. Alright, so, obviously Silo 2 is our go-to man right now. Ooh, wow, we've got some guys that are, you know, racking up the kills at this point. It does look like our opponents are kind of outmatched, but... You know. Obviously, not good for him to be seen. And... Not good for me to have 2 guys on me, but hopefully I'm hoping I can get out of the way of the other guy, and God, that was quick. So close. I knew that there was somebody behind me. I was hoping to get the other guy down before I had the guy behind me get me, and that was it was really, really close, that one. Wow, how did I start with a kill? I think that's starting with an assist, because that's not... I didn't get any kills this time around. But still, that's kind of amusing for me. Obviously, he's probably going to be still here somewhere. Yeah, and that's one of the benefits of having an assault is it really just does have some health, and it makes it pretty easy to survive even some of the heavier hitting surprise attacks. It does a lot of damage, but that takes a minute to ramp up. So I mean, you do have some downsides, and especially if you're fighting against another assault, sometimes it's just a crapshoot as to who's going to win. Oh wow. Let's see if we can't help Cloud out. Wow, that's kind of painful. Got him. And 2 needs to be mine. We'll go after 3 here in a minute, but 2 needs to be mine. Really? That was really close. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get this even just with this. But, ow. Yeah, 3 of them on me. That just, yeah, cluster. Okay, so yeah, it got a little bit intense at the end. I thought that it might have been a little bit closer than it really was, but yeah, rushed assault, rushed assault. I have no idea what that means. Daily win, and I'm floating. It's too bad I can't do like the bow or whatever in the air. there is a moonwalk thing, and that would actually kind of be really funny to be able to do that, jump and then do that in the air. All right, so yep, we're getting there, but it's probably going to take 10 or 20 matches before we actually get up to the next level, which is fine. Um, and a lot of times I only play these matches a few times per day. I wind up getting up. I make a few videos and then I kind of go into it and I just play around with it while doing that, and I don't really play around with it solo so much. And I think that I would. I'm not sure if that's good for my money or not. Actually, whoops. Yes, I want to leave queue. I want to play straight up deathmatch. I want to die horribly. Not so sure if that's good for my money. Because I think you get bonuses to your money for your first couple of wins during the day, or if it would be just beneficial for me to just play right through, or if it wouldn't really make that much of a difference. I guess is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna wind up jumping into the middle of a deathmatch. It's probably half and half. There's probably already 8 people in it, and I'm probably going to die horribly here. So enjoy as I wallow in misery. Wow, that was awful. I think I've mentioned this before. I continuously mention it. Yeah. So. Did I get any EXP for it? No. Did I get any mech EXP for it? No. What the hell was the point? The matchmaking system is horrible. There's a couple of complaints. There's a couple of minor complaints that I have about this, and that is one of them. That is absolutely. I mean, come on. Is there a point? Is there a point in dropping somebody else in the middle of, at the very end of it like that? It's just why? I mean, pick the next match that's already started. Start me in the next match. Hey, start a new match. We can't find anything else? All right, let's start a new one. You don't need anybody else in here. I mean, really, can you do anything in a straight up standard deathmatch? Especially when there's been people who are in the middle of killing each other. You'll start out in last place. You'll end in last place, even if it's the last 2 or 3 minutes and something like that. 5 minutes you might be okay, but 2 or 3 minutes, you're just gonna be screwed. Yeah, I'm rank 4 of 6, score 0, 8 minutes. Okay, so see, like something like this, I actually have a pretty good chance of catching up. Now, me personally, I don't, but there's a lot of people who would. And that's kind of the thing for it. Okay, fine. I find this completely reasonable. But just being dropped into it in the middle of what the hell? Yes. I'm going on a rant. And rants are fun. And I can't find anybody. I can't see anyone. God, this is awful. I'm just being really dumb. There's probably a bunch of ghosts again, and I'm not going to find anybody, and I'm just going to wind up having people get the drop. Why the fuck? Where is everybody? There's 6 people in this map. I need to stop activating it so quickly. Oh, so close. So close. Wow, so close. Yeah, so that put me in a really great position. Oh, you bitch. Really? I'm gonna get somebody else trying to kill me too? Fucked. I'm just straight up fucked there. I had somebody else start shooting at me from behind while I was trying to go after yeah, no. Not gonna happen. Nothing doing. Well, let's get ready to rumble. Let's do this again. With just once more with living. Oh, come on. Got him. Wow. Did I really just actually get 2 shots? That's gonna be bad for me. Hopefully I can get away long enough to get some repairs in. Nope, not gonna happen. Fuck. And you see how much damage I did, how quickly I did it. It's just that Vulcan cannon at a close range, it just shreds people. And I'm kind of happy with that, obviously, you know. I mean, and that's why I'm really kind of interested in the multi-Vulcan cannon one. Now, obviously, it's going to have its detriments because each one does less individual damage, but they wind up overall doing more, I think. I got you. Really? You're just gonna stand there? That's not even any fun. I kind of wanted some fun. Somebody's gonna get the drop on me while I'm doing this, but. You know, I wonder. That's probably what people think when they go up fighting me. Now, I mean, obviously, this is a different kind of match than than some of the more some of the other matches that I play. You've seen, you know, this is one on one. There could be somebody behind me, you know, shooting and helping him out as well, and that's generally what happens. It's completely free for all. So it really is just you against the world, and sometimes that really makes it a lot more. Now, I don't want to say difficult. It's just different tactics that you have to take, and you know, not being afraid to take someone down from a distance. You know, when or jump into the middle of a fight and take down. You know, I take down, you know, two other people who you know, otherwise in a situation you might think it was unfair and standard, you know, in a different scenario, but at the same time you just kind of, you know what, fuck it, it's just gonna be the way it is, and you got to take advantage of any kills that you can get, otherwise you're gonna wind up losing. Oh, come on. Fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. The fact that he hasn't killed me. Yo, balls! God! Oh! Alright. You are mine. I will. Sorry. Yeah, no, I'll probably never see him again. That or... Wow, that was really fucking close, and now I need to repair. And I don't like being this exposed. He didn't see me. Good. And I mean, at that point, I only had 200 health. It really wouldn't have made any difference. I would have wound up dead. Okay, so there's nothing over this way. I think you wind up not boosting as much because that does make you a little bit more of a target, but still. Yeah, I don't know why I'm being quiet. It's not like anybody can hear me. He's full. I see you too. Yeah. Really? There was somebody behind me, wasn't there? No. Oh, come off. Really? Alright, so for somebody who just stands there and shoots at you, he's got an awful lot of kills. Oh wow, this is gonna be hard for one-on-one. Yeah, I didn't... Okay, so he wasn't even the one that killed me. Yeah, that wasn't one-on-one at all. That was... Had it been, I might have actually had a shot. That was not one-on-one at all. Yeah, I went from rank 2 to rank 6, so... as I said, this thing can do a lot of damage very quickly, and that's why I'm curious as to what the hell really goes on when I'm taking shots at one of the smaller mechs when I do a lot of damage very quickly, and then all of a sudden I'm not doing anything. Yeah, this isn't going to help me at all. So, wow. I ranked third. Actually, I'm surprised that I did that well. I didn't expect me to. I didn't really expect to get a whole hell of a lot. So, all right. So we got that, and we got that. Not as much EXP as I would have expected, really. I think that comes down to the fact that some of the other matches that I play tend to be longer matches, and I get a little bit more out of it. I'm gonna have to take a look at the breakdown of how much money I get per mission, but I mean I had something like 800, and yeah, so I've got about 200 credits now. So 10 missions, 2,000 credits, something like that. And I mean that I didn't. This obviously wasn't my best outing either. So, I mean, obviously, I'll probably get a little bit more sometimes here, there, probably a little less. But, you know, okay, so 10 matches is 2,000. So I'd have to do 100 matches to really get 20k credits, which, you know, probably somewhere in the 50 or 60 range would give me enough to get the next mech. So, I mean, actually, I figured I would have had a little bit more than that in by now, since I'd only really earned about 12,000 total. But anyway, yeah, so a little bit of changes. I mean, obviously, the last time I went a little bit more in depth into the cockpit changes and everything else, and this time around, it's just been. I just mentioned some of the numbers and stuff that changed. Obviously, if I see anything else that's changed as well, I will mention it to you. There is a mercenary pack, which I really didn't take a look at. I don't think it's too bad. I actually really do like this little icon here. But that said, I'm not going to wind up spending that much money on it, especially for mechs that I already have. So anyway, I will catch you guys later, and thanks for watching.